Hello, everyone. I just want to briefly go over the theme analysis essay, which is our next major assignment. So the page specification, same as the character analysis, 2 to 3 pages, of course, excluding works cited page, and then the same specifications of MLA format as we always have. The due date is going to be Monday, April 13th at 11:59 p.m. So we've done a lot of these kind of discussions already. This is now just a more formal analytical essay structure. So you want to choose a literary work from this course, analyze how the author constructs the major theme. Since the essay is short, focus only on one singular theme. Don't try to compare and contrast, for example. I would avoid that just because, 2 to 3 pages is not a lot to do, a sustained analysis of multiple ideas. So you want to focus on a singular idea. So you want to use close reading to consider how the author constructs the work's theme, how the author provides a clear or ambiguous lesson or moral, and then, of course, how relevant or universal the theme is. And this is kind of a hint of how maybe you should conclude the essay, right? What's universal about the theme and so forth. Ultimately, your thesis should assert how the author uses literary techniques to reveal the work's major theme. So is the author revealing the theme through characters, through symbols, through metaphors, through imagery, and so forth. So consider that kind of angle as well. As part of the requirements for the WD course, right, you must consult one critical source to enhance your analysis. So again, make sure it's a scholarly source, peer-reviewed, and so forth. Remember, always establish clear criteria during your argumentation. And, analysis is always an argument, so you need to have a clear thesis, guided by, of course, argumentative topic sentences. You're essentially discussing the meaning and significance of a work, so, of course, make sure you assert your interpretation. Avoid over-summarization. Always consider that we know the literary terms, that we know the theories and things like that, if you're going to use any of the theories that we've discussed so far and everything. And then, of course, avoid evaluation. You don't need to judge how interesting the theme is or how well the author constructs the theme. You simply need to focus on the work. Some missing word there. I'm not sure what that is. So the grading scale is the same. Title 0 to 5. Overall presentation 0 to 5. Clear thesis, of course, I'm looking for. Clear focus, again, singular topic, singular thesis. Argumentative topic sentences. I don't remember this being an issue in your synthesis essays, but just make sure that every sentence that begins a paragraph is, again, argumentative. Flow, make sure you connect paragraphs, make sure your order makes sense, make sure, again, there's a clear plan and so forth, there's a linear structure, you follow that Tolman model and so forth. Again, looking for clear analytical arguments, looking for still textual evidence and so forth. So there should be some form of textual evidence, whether quoting or clear paraphrases of lines, characters, and so forth. Grammar is always important, and then, of course, format. So all that adds up to 100. Again, if there's questions, always consult the Canvas forum. I've put a example up as well, so make sure you kind of read through the comments here. This is by no means a perfect paper, but it's a decently strong paper, and of course there's things that you could consider that they do well, things that you could probably refocus on. But again, there's I think a good clear foundation here, so look to see what my comments are on the example. Again, if you have questions, always ask. If not, just best of luck on the assignment and take care.